Children, as you know, this is your EVS period. We have started with the lesson Maharashtra before Shivaji. In last period, we have completed the half lesson. So today, we'll complete the lesson. I will teach you the rest part of the lesson and then we will discuss some question answers. Okay? So what have we learnt in last period? We have learnt that Adil Shah and Nizam Shah were ruling Maharashtra. They were divided Maharashtra among themselves and they were ruling Maharashtra. As well, they were fighting among themselves to extend the boundaries of their part of Maharashtra. Okay, so to expand their area or their part or their land of Maharashtra, they were fighting constantly. And because of these fightings, the people in Maharashtra were not at all safe. They suffered a lot, right? Now, in Maharashtra, there were many Watandars like Deshmukhs and Deshpandes who owned Jagirs. Now, children, what do you mean by Jagir? Jagir means a piece of land which is given as a gift, or a small village, or an area which is given as a prize. Okay, so the people who used to get this prize or gift of a piece of land, these people used to known as Deshmukh or Deshpande. And these Deshmukh or Deshpande were belonging many pieces of land or many villages or different areas of different villages, and they were ruling or they were the leader of that particular area or of that particular piece of land. But you know what? These Deshmukh and Deshpande loved only their own Jagir. That means they loved only that particular area or only that particular piece of the land, and they did not love the whole country or they did not love Maharashtra. And even they were fighting among themselves to extend the boundaries of their Jagirs. Because of their fightings, the people were very unhappy. Okay, so let us read it. In Maharashtra, there were many Watandars like Deshmukhs and Deshpandes who owned Jagirs. They loved only their Jagirs and not their country. The constant fighting among them brought great misery to the people. There was misrule everywhere. People were tired of this oppression and were very unhappy. So people were unhappy, right? Shivaji Maharaj saw all this. He undertook the noble task of establishing Swaraj in Maharashtra, which would bring happiness to the people. He first brought to book the Watandars who fought among themselves. So, children, Shivaji Maharaj saw all these things. He saw that Watandars, Jagirdars or Deshpandes and Deshmukhs, these all are fighting among themselves, and because of this people are not happy. So Shivaji Maharaj decided to make the people of Maharashtra happy. Okay, so he undertook the noble task of establishing Swaraj. Okay, then what did he do first? First of all, he explained all Watandars or Jagirdars or Deshmukh and Deshpandes that they should not fight among themselves and they should not love only their Jagir, but they should love the whole country. And so Shivaji Maharaj requested them to work for Swaraj, to give their efforts for Swaraj. Okay. He then used them in his plan to establish Swaraj. He fought against the powers of oppressed people and defeated them. He established Hindvi Swaraj based on justice, fair play and equal treatment to people of all caste and religion. So children, what did Shivaji Maharaj do? He established Hindvi Swaraj. Okay. In the Swaraj, there was justice. There was fair play to everyone. Equal treatment was given to all the people, though they belong to any caste or any religion. As you know, Swaraj means Swatahache Rajya, the self-governed Raj. Okay. So, Shivaji Maharaj took help of many Watandars, Jagirdars and Maratha army, that is Mawe, and he established Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj made no distinction between Hindus and Muslims. He honored the saints of all religions. We draw inspiration from these noble needs of Maharaj. Okay, so we have already learnt the next lesson, work of saint, in which I have explained you that Santa Tukaram, Samartha Ramdas, these saint and Shivaji Maharaj belong to same period, and so these saints advised Shivaji Maharaj many a times that how to rule Swaraj or how to work for people and how to defeat with the enemies, and these advices helped Shivaji Maharaj a lot. Okay, so what is written here? Shivaji Maharaj made no distinction between Hindus and Muslims. He honored the saints of all regions. Okay, now during a period of about 3 to 400 years before Shivaji Maharaj, many saints were born in Maharashtra. Their work helped Shivaji Maharaj in his successful effort of establishing Swaraj. We shall see in next chapter what these saints did. And children, we have already seen what did saints do during that time. How did they explain the people how to behave, and how their povadas or how their abhangas, ovis, they were teaching people, and how they were teaching people that there should not be any distinction between any religion, caste. Okay, so we have already completed the next chapter, that is work of saint, and now we have completed the first chapter also, that is Maharashtra before Shivaji. So have you all understood why did Shivaji Maharaj decide to establish Swaraj? Because people were unhappy. People in Maharashtra were not safe because of constant fightings of Nizam Shah, Adil Shah, as well as the Watandars, Deshmukh, Deshpande. Because of their fightings, the people were feeling very unsafe. They were not having proper food to eat. Okay, and so there was unsatisfaction, unhappiness. To remove this unhappiness, Shivaji Maharaj decided to establish Swaraj. Understood, children? Okay, so should we discuss some question answers? Let us go. Answer in one sentence. Name the kings who looked after the welfare of their subjects. The Mughal Emperor Akbar in the north and Emperor Krishnadev Rai of Vijayanagar in the south looked after the welfare of their subjects. What noble task did Shivaji Maharaj undertake? Shivaji Maharaj undertook the noble task of establishing Swaraj in Maharashtra, which would bring happiness to the people. Who did Shivaji Maharaj fight against? Shivaji Maharaj fought against the powers that oppressed the people and defeated them. Find odd man out. Swaraj, slavery, freedom. So see children, Swaraj means Swatahache Raj, that is a Raj which is totally independent. Freedom means against independence. But slavery is not independence. Slavery means you are slave of somebody and somebody is dominating you. Somebody is your master. So here slavery is going to be odd man out. Okay. Then see people, subjects, king. So when we talk about these three words, we say that the king should look after the people and his subjects. So that means the king should look after the people and the problems which the people are facing. So the problems are the subjects. Okay. So people and subjects come in one group, whereas king becomes in another group. And so king is the odd man out. Match the following. And this is going to be the homework. Okay. I will tell you how to match. See, you know every time there are two columns, column A and column B. Let us see what is given in column A. Emperor of Vijayanagar, Sultan of Ahmednagar, Sultan of Bijapur, and Mughal Emperor. Let us see column B. Nizam Shah, Adil Shah, Akbar, and Krishnadev Rai. So how will we match? You have to draw the lines the way you were drawing in 3rd standard. Okay. So Emperor of Vijayanagar, the answer is Krishnadev Rai. You will draw the line from A to 4. Sultan of Ahmednagar, that is Nizam Shah, right? So you will draw the line from B to 1. Sultan of Bijapur, that is Adil Shah. So you will draw the line from C to number 2. Mughal Emperor, that is the answer is Akbar. So you will draw the line from D to number 3. Okay, please do this homework in your notebook. There is one more homework for you. Fill in the blanks. Okay. The time in which Shivaji Maharaj lived was that of the which period? Medieval period. Shivaji Maharaj established Swaraj in Maharashtra. Shivaji Maharaj made no distinction between Hindus and Muslims. Shivaji Maharaj honored the saints of all regions. Okay. So you are going to complete your homework and complete match the following also. Okay children, thank you.